what are the shortcomings of E or Vlad or any of the other podcasts out there, and we take that and we learn from that. You know, I don't want to be like Vlad. I don't want to send Keefe D to jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ask Boosie about a gun case.
I never asked him that question.
A day after he get out of jail, then a day later he's reincarcerated. You know, he's reindicted. You know, so that go to show you that, you know, we can learn from even a damn fool.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Do you think, and I don't want to go too hard on Vlad because I know you and him and, you know, had y'all situations, but there was a list came out with like 8 different people that when they left off on Vlad, it was they got reindicted or they got indicted or reindicted.
Well, Vlad got on Pierce Morgan.
What do you think? Is there a common factor? I think he probably holds the title when it comes down to them using, you seeing this happen with individuals. Why is that, you think?
Because Vlad got on Pierce Morgan and he talked about, you know, some of the evidence that I submitted or some of the things from my show got Keefe D indicted.
Yeah, I seen that.
So Vlad, even though people don't understand, when he asks you a certain question or he tried to relive something that can possibly incriminate you, either conscious or unconscious, he's working for the police.
Wow.
Conscious or unconscious, and he shouldn't ask those questions if he dealing with black culture. If he say that I got a hold on black culture and I got all these black men coming on my show that's ex-gangsters and ex-pimps and ex-this and ex-that, if all that has any validity, then he should know as a person that deals with black culture that you don't want to bring those things up because this gonna incriminate these individuals. Or he should understand, because I hear him speak and quote law all the time, I hear him breaking down cases, he should understand that anything you say will be used against you in a court of law.
Can and will.
And if it can and will be used. So if Boosie is his man, if Keefe D is his man, if all the other 8 people that got incarcerated is his man, why would you subject them to stuff that you know that could be used against them in a court of law? Unless you're either working with the laws or you just plumb ignorant.
I interviewed a few people, one that was running from the police, and I knew that there was a chance that he could have been, you know, he was running from a murder charge. And I held back on certain information on that interview because I know it would have, you know, it could affect him in trial. I also did another person, I won't name them, but they're going through it right now, federal cases that I trashed the whole interview because of the fact of I knew that they were going through that case, and I told them right after that, I won't put that out because at the end of the day, I sat here with you for an hour and something, and because I know your situation, for you to say that, I can't even cut out because you kept talking about it because you're so caught up with it mentally. I can't put that out. Do you think there's people like me out there that's really looking at people and saying, man, I'm not going to do this for the benefit of me and my show, but I'm going to understand that I could hurt that person's case, and I'm going to pull that information
It takes
back.
one to know one.
Yeah, I've been through some stuff.
You know, you've been through the game, so you know what this person is saying. You know, like, man, is you really saying that?
Yeah.
You know, and I did that on my show as well. You know what I'm saying? Guys like, yeah, I got this, I got that, man, the bitch and the bitch. I was like, oh no. I said the feds would never confiscate these tapes. You know,
exactly.
And you know, I think that no, it's not many E's out there. You know, a lot of people, man, they want the clickbait, they want the fame, you know, they want the money, and that's more important to them than integrity. And I think that you're a very integral individual. You know what I mean? You have a lot of integrity. So therefore, you know, you're not going to do anything that can possibly incriminate someone if you know that this could be damaging. You know, and I think that that's the reason why a lot of brothers like myself come and they talk to you.
No, I appreciate it.
You know, I remember it was an incident where somebody had gave some felonious information, and it was it was erroneous. You know what I'm saying? And it was an error. And you called me and you asked me, say, man, what's going on? And you put me and that person on the phone.
Yeah, for sure.
And you said, well, hey, man, you know, if this is not what it is, then I'm finna trash that part of the interview.
For sure.
You know, so I think that if a person really is sincere about the culture and you really want to see these young people prosperous, you know, I think that you have a duty as a journalist and as a person who's a part of the culture. I'm talking about hip hop culture, right? If you're a part of hip hop culture, you know how this culture go. And you know that most of us are either ex-convicts or still criminals, and you have an integrity for the sake of your own platform to make sure that you protect those individuals who can't legitimately or intelligently protect themselves.
That's so true, man. I just really like I look at some of the people that podcasting is a great thing, man, because we do have an opportunity to cultivate and pretty much to operate within the black media and be able to understand, orchestrate a way to where people can look at us and either lift us up or tear us down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I look at it from a place where I'm trying to figure out a way to be pinnacle in the situation, just like yourself, to try to figure out a way to where people want to hear what's really going down or what's really happening and believe in it. Go look at Pimpin' Ken's show. Go look at Boss Talk. Go look at Beehive. You know, go look at some of these, my boy 85 South and them. You know what I'm saying?
Ugly Money.
Ugly Money. Go look at Real Life or somebody that basically, you know, even Say Cheese. I'm trying to figure out a way from my point. I don't know. I've never been on neither one of those guys' set that I just said. I think I looked at Beehive, but I've never set in on nothing that he done. But I can say, out of all these places, I'm trying to figure out a way how to be pinnacle when it comes down to moving our people in the right direction. I think that's important. Even though it's probably some people look at you like, man, you crazy. It ain't gonna help. It does. It can. And I think it will. You know?
I mean, you know, one leads by example. You have to walk that walk and talk that talk. You speak with two tongues, the one in your mouth and the one in your shoe. So, you know, as long as you are an example, you know, and you do what you feel is morally right, I think that you're going to be okay. You know, you can't speak for everyone. Everyone don't have the skill set or the mindset of a Pimpin' Ken or E, so therefore they're going to make a lot of mistakes. You know, I mean, a lot of times it's an old saying. I think Goldie said this on one of the shows. He said, a smart man learn from his mistakes, but a smart man learn from others' mistakes. You know, we have to be students of the game, and we got to look at, you know, what are the shortcomings of E or Vlad or any of the other podcasts out there, and we take that and we learn from that. You know, I don't want to be like Vlad. I don't want to send Keefe D to jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ask BOOSIE about a gun case.
I've never asked him that question.
A day after he get out of jail, then a day later, he's reincarcerated. You know, he's reindicted. You know, so that go to show you that, you know, we can learn from even a damn fool.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.